Number 1. The snail parasite. This parasite infects snails and transforms them into moving bait. Once inside the snail, the parasite invades its eye stalks. The eyes begin to swell, pulse, and fill with bright colors. They start looking like fat, moving caterpillars. This isn't random. The parasite is trying to attract birds. It also changes the snail's behavior, forcing it to move into exposed areas where predators can easily see it. A normal snail would hide. An infected snail does the exact opposite. When a bird eats the snail, the parasite enters its final host and continues its life cycle. The snail is still alive during all of this. It just isn't really in control anymore. Number 2. The hairworm. Hairworms begin life inside insects like crickets and grasshoppers. At first, the insect behaves normally, but as the worm grows larger inside its body, something changes. The parasite starts influencing the insect's nervous system. Eventually, the insect is driven toward water. This is completely unnatural. Crickets usually avoid water, but infected ones walk directly toward ponds, rivers, or puddles. And then they jump in. Once submerged, the fully grown worm emerges from the insect's body and swims away. The host is usually left dead or severely damaged. All of that, just to get back to water. Number 3. The zombie ant fungus. This is probably the most famous example of real-life mind control. A fungus infects an ant and slowly spreads through its body. At first, nothing seems unusual. Then the fungus reaches a critical stage. The ant suddenly leaves its colony and climbs vegetation. Once it reaches the perfect height, it bites down on a leaf or branch and locks its jaw in place. Then it dies. Soon after, a fungal stalk erupts from the ant's body. It releases spores onto the forest floor below, infecting more ants. One infected ant can start the cycle all over again. Nature is not messing around. Number 4. The ant control worm. This parasite has a very specific goal. It needs to get from an ant into a grazing animal. So naturally, it takes control of the ant. At night, infected ants climb to the top of blades of grass. Then they bite down and freeze in place. They remain there until morning. Why? Because that's when animals like cows and sheep begin feeding. The parasite turns the ant into a delivery system, just waiting to be eaten. Simple, efficient, horrifying. Number 5. The cat parasite. This parasite is the most unsettling one on this list because it can infect humans. Toxoplasma gondii reproduces inside cats, but it can spread to many other animals, including rodents. In infected mice and rats, something bizarre happens. They lose their natural fear of cats. Some studies suggest they may even become attracted to cat odors. This makes them easier prey, exactly what the parasite wants. But humans can be infected too. Researchers have studied possible links between toxoplasmosis and behavioral changes, such as increased risk-taking, slower reaction times, and altered decision-making. The science is still being studied, but one thing is certain. Millions of people around the world may already carry this parasite. Which leaves one disturbing question. If parasites can control ants, crickets, and rats, how sure are you that humans are really that different?